What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video of Heavy Steel and Hot Rods. I'm on PNZ. We're in Gearhead and we're starting off this beautiful Saturday morning out here at Rodco. Going to pick up some decking for this Long John Silver's dumpster gates. So let's go ahead and get started, I guess. Let's go. So we're earlier than everybody and we saw some badass little asadores, some barbecue pits in there. So I'm going to come and show Michael exactly how they make them, because here at Rodco they make them in-house. There's a bunch of their scrap materials, all the rolls on the inside of the sheet metal rolls. Those things come out and then they just use their flat plate and then their expanded metal and they make badass little barbecue pits. But I'm gonna show Mike real quick what I'm talking about. I guess I'll show y'all too. If you see that roll back over there, or like that roll right there, that one has a cardboard one inside, but all these rolls up here, they all have the inside roll is metal, just like that one right there. Come here, Mike. Look. Yeah, it's a Rodco. You see those rolls, all those stacks of rolls right there? All those rolls, the inside is like a toilet paper roll, but it's metal.
So it's like sheets.
So it's metal. No. That's a whole sheet, like think of a toilet paper roll, but of sheet metal. So they put that on a press and they end up pressing those metals on a press.
So the outside is what they use?
Yeah, the outside is what they use, and on the inside it ends up just being like a cylinder of steel, and that's what they make those barbecue pits out of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so they sell those.
Yeah.
You think they sell them?
Oh, yeah, they might sell them. I don't know, they probably sell them. It's like this, look, like that one. But this one's cardboard. Just like that one. Yeah, it's those. See?
El precio no, ya te lo da el vendedor.
Yeah, they'll tell you in the front. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, look at that.
Cut your, like, make your straight lines and your lines to make make the lid and shit. All right, guys. Now let's go back over there and see if these people got there to give me my receipts so I can get my decking in. Mike's gonna get a price for some of those little cylinders. So we got our decking already. 8 pieces of decking at 7'6". So if they fab them correctly, it should fit right in the little pocket. That should be nice. $355, guys. That's how much it costs for a couple pieces of decking. So 355, baby.
Pesos?
Pesos? Pesos? No. We close to Mexico. We're not there goddamn yet. But let's go over here to the camarada we were just talking to over these pipes. He says, well, the inside, the lady says that they're for 40 bucks. But I know we can go to Maxim Steel, and if he has some, he could probably give them to at least for 20. I mean, I know Max used to sell them for 20 bucks. I used to buy them from over there. So we'll see right now here shortly. Let me go pick up this decking right quick. All right, everybody, so we made it out here to Maxim Steel out here in Donna, Texas, right off the expressway. If anybody needs any lamina or any steel, come hit up Maxim Steel. Ask for Max or Omar, the homies. We spent $126.79. Can you see that? $126.79. I bought some barrel hinges. Hold that real quick. I bought some 6011s for the little welder, and then I bought some barrel hinges, bullet hinges, barrel hinges, whatever you want to call them. There you go. So that's what we're gonna use as our hinge for these dumpster gates. Let's go ahead and get back to my house real quick and load up my little welder, and we'll be on our way. Let's go. Yeah, Max done moved up, man. I didn't really film inside right now, but he had asked me last time to come by and film the inside of here because he was gonna get all his inside stored down the storefront. And as of right now, it's all open. It looks pretty badass. Yeah, Maxim Steel. They said he was in Excusado in the restroom right now, so I didn't get to stop and talk to him, but I'll stop next time and we'll ask him about those pipes. Yeah. I'll hit him up about the pipes. But yeah, anybody needs anything, come over here to Maxim Steel. It's right off the expressway out here in Donna, Texas, in between Valverde and what is this one? Wayland Road? Border Road? I think it's Border. But yeah, either way, let's go get this fucking welding machine. It's humid than a motherfucker out here right now. We got gas tank, we got the jack, got a ladder, little footstool, some welding rods like you saw earlier, the decking. We got the leads back there as well. We have the welder right here.
And then we got the muscle.
The muscles.
Right here.
I guess I'll be the brains. Let's go. Okay, everybody. Well, we made it out here to the Lon John Silver's in Harding, Texas. As you can see, this is where we're going to be doing the dumpster gates. I dropped them off yesterday. They're right here. So I'm going to get everything offloaded, untied down, unstrapped down, get the welder ready to go. And hopefully this won't take too long to do. Let's get going. Okay, so I done checked the levels on this one. It's about 3/8 out on the bottom. The level on this one is perfect. The level on this one's good. The level on this one's about a 1/2 inch out from the top to the bottom. So I might end up having to do like a little block or something on the hinge over here, and then do the same thing, a block on the bottom hinge. But for right now, I'm gonna get them all laid out, and then I'll go ahead and see how they fall. I got my 6 inches right there on the floor. That way I can sit them on top and make sure it's level, and I'll figure out what I need. But right now I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the machine. The GC actually gave me a couple of laborers. They said they ain't got nothing to do, so we got this senor right here and another guy's gonna be helping us out today. But other than that, let's go ahead and get today started, man. I'm gonna crank this machine up, get to welding. So what I figured was gonna happened because these guys didn't really go off of the plan. One of them is like 10'3" 3/4. The other one's like 10'10" and some change. It ends up fucking up the distances. Yeah, we can we can fabricate the gates accordingly, but it's kind of a hard guess to figure out how these hinges are gonna work for the degrees they want them to open. We bought some hinges that were 1 inch, and they have about a 3/8 plate on the end of it. That 1 3/8 and the 1 3/8 ends up fucking us up. So that's like 2 3/4 or something that ends up really fucking us up. So we're gonna go look for some other hinges right now. That way we can come back and get this damn thing done. It's already 10:25 and I really don't want to be here all goddamn night. So hopefully we can find them fairly quickly, and we'll be back out here at Lon John Silver soon. Let's go. Well, as you can see, we came out here to McCoy's. We actually went to 2 McCoy's. I didn't record it the first one. It was like in and out. Went over there and bought 5 hinges, and then they didn't have the other ones. They told us to come over here to San Benito, and he had 1, so we mixed matched a whole bunch of stuff. Not ideal, but talked to Terry, and he's not real worried about it. It's fucking dumpster gates at the end of the day. We're not building a goddamn rocket ship. So we're gonna go over there and head back, and hopefully those hands are still there and help us hold it up and shit, you know what I mean, while we get it all ready and tack it all together. Once we tack it all together, throw some little welds and shit like that. The good thing is all the miscellaneous stuff is already on there, like the cane bolt anchor, the locking mechanism, and all that stuff, because that's just like little detail work that honestly kind of sucks once you get done hanging all the stuff, welding all the decking. It kind of sucks having to go through and do that bullshit too. It's back that way, right, to Arlington? All right, but yeah, I'll see you guys back at the job site. Let's go. All right, we made it back out here to the Lon John. So we got everything set up pretty good. I like that one, because I don't want to move it, because if I move this up any higher, then this is going to be more up here. This is kind of dead center right there. So basically what I did is I measured a foot off of the steel from here down, and I measured a foot off of the floor up here, 6 and then it gave us what was it, 6 foot 1 3/4, right? 6 foot 1 1/2, 6 foot 1 1/2, and it would end up being 3 3/4 to right here. So that's pretty much dead center of the gate. So now basically I'm just gonna go ahead and start installing these hinges, which are these ones that we bought at the McCoy's right now. So I'm gonna hope these work. I bought some 4 inches for the top and bottom, and I bought some 3 1/2 inches for the middle. So I'm gonna set up the camera right now, and we'll get a whole little time-lapse thing going on. Let's do it. Okay, so my GoPro was dying, so I had to charge it real quick, but we got the first ones up. Like I had mentioned earlier, this one right here is a little bit out of plumb. just a little bit. Let me get the level real quick and show y'all. So this thing's out of plumb just a bit, not too much, but just a bit out of plumb. You can see that. So that's causing actually this, when we get them all lined up and centered out, it's causing that reveal to not be so nice. There's a couple things I could do. I could pull back on this, back that way, but what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my jack, put it in the middle, jack it up a little bit higher than flush, higher than level. That way it opens it up and forces that one closed a bit. And then I'll probably put a block inside of it so it doesn't move too much while I install the decking. That way when I remove it all, let it all loose, it won't sag in the middle. I'm most likely gonna have the same problem with this one because this column is off a little bit as well. But I'm gonna try to execute this first set first, and then I'll be working on the next set. But right now I'm gonna go across the street to H-E-B, get some water and ice and a couple Gatorades because it's fucking hot out here today. Let's keep this day rolling though, guys. Let's do it. All right, so far I have the first side of one done, so I'm pretty much 25% done. Yeah, 25% done. I got it all welded out. I got the jack up here, like I said, I got it up open. So hopefully once I weld out all the hinges, I weld the decking out, which that's already 100% welded out. Weld the hinges next. I'll do the same process on this side and I'll weld the hinges, and hopefully when I let it loose, it won't sag so much. But I'll find out here shortly about that. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been sweating it. Hell no, it don't feel good. Fuck you. Yeah, Michael asking me if it feels good to sweat this much. Hell no, that's why I hired a fucking crew. Nah, it feels good in this truck, dog. Hell no.
Come on, stupid.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I bet you feel really refreshed.
Hell no. All right, everybody, so I got the first deckings up for this side. Like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna come and do this side, but for right now, at least the decking's all welded out. Before I take off this jack, I'm actually gonna go to the front. I'm gonna set the camera up over there and I'm gonna weld out all the hinges. That way y'all can see me do that. And then I'll go ahead and release it, and hopefully it doesn't close this gap too much. If it does and the weight does close it, inevitably I'm gonna end up having to cut the bottom of this, wedge it open to where it's nice and level, and I'll re-weld the bottom of that. But that can be done tomorrow or Monday, excuse me. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything welded out right now. Let's go ahead and get to welding. Let's get behind the hood. So I got most of it welded. Got Mike doing the last weld over there. I'm gonna go show you how that's looking right now. My GoPro actually died midway doing that little sequence in the front. So we're using the phone right now through WhatsApp, the reverse camera. So hopefully y'all can see pretty good. Kicking your ass? Yeah. I'll get it right now. I'm gonna give him a couple more minutes of that, and then I'm gonna get it. Then we're gonna let down that that jack right there. That's really important for me to see if it's gonna entail any more work tomorrow, but we'll find out here pretty soon once I do that. But first and foremost, I'm gonna go help him with this. So damn, on my last weld. Can you see it? Fuck it, let's call it a day. But as y'all just saw, the fucking lead got burnt out of the stinger. So there's nothing much I can really do for now. Gotta buy a new stinger tomorrow. But let's go ahead and cut this jack loose real quick. Let's see what happens. Watch out real quick, watch out, watch out. Go. So I'll end up having to grind off that little nipple right there so the cane bolt can go all the way down, and I'll put it's not all the way turned off, and then I'll drill right here into the ground as well. That way we can put the cane bolts in. That way it'll stay nice and straight, just like that. But pretty much the best we're gonna be able to get it right now. If they want to, I'll cut it tomorrow. All right, everybody. So today you saw us, the fucking camera, turn it off, overheating, whatever it was doing. Whatever, it is what it is. I'll try to edit all this shit down as best as I can. We will be back on Monday. It's fucking hot today, huh?
Fucking beyond hot, bro. It's 107 degrees.
107 degrees. But what was good is we got half of this job site done over here, and so by Monday afternoon I'll have this job site completed. Go ahead and charge them, and then also the guys out there in Corpus Christi with Presidente Andrew Jackson had some guys out there, and they finished up that job site. We have a inspection on Monday morning over there as well, so I probably won't be able to make it to that inspection, or I'll go really early depending on what time the inspection is going to be. I'll go over there, do that first, and then come over here. But I'd like to start this early in the morning and finish this shit. It'd be awesome. So I might just let Andrew actually take care of that inspection, since he was the one that installed everything and he knows the ins and outs of that job site. And that way me and Mike can come back over here and come finish up this other one. Now that we got, I know the procedure, but now that we have the procedure for this job site in particular done, we know exactly how it's going to work out. We're just going to do the same thing on the next one, and it'll go smoothly. Hopefully we can get it done in the early morning. Other than that, I'm going to close it out for the weekend, guys. I'm Jose RPM's iWork Gearhead. You already know what it is. Go ahead, like, subscribe, comment down below. Share the videos with anybody that might like steel erection, ironworking, fabrication, certified welding, all that type of shit. I'm going to keep on bidding more and more work. Right now we got like Home Depot I'm bidding out there in Penitas, and some other projects over here on this side of Texas down towards the valley. I'm gonna start seeing if I can actually close out some work over here, but that's neither here nor there. We'll see what's up, guys. Y'all make sure that you stay blessed, stay grateful, stay safe. Don't look back unless you can. Yes, it's money, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.